The Curse of Chief Niwot. Beneath the shadow of the Flatirons where the winds whistle through the trees, Boulder, Colorado is a city known for its beauty and mystery. But few know the deep-rooted legend that lingers in the air, a tale of a curse cast centuries ago by a wise and respected Arapaho leader, Chief Niwot. Chief Niwot, whose name means left hand, was a prominent figure among his people in the mid-19th century. He led the Southern Arapaho tribe in the Boulder Valley, where they lived in harmony with the land, hunting the buffalo and migrating with the seasons. His people called the area their home long before gold seekers and settlers arrived in the 1850s. The mountains, rivers, and plains were sacred to the Arapaho, imbued with spirit and life, and the bond between the tribe and nature was inseparable. When the gold rush began, white settlers poured into the region, staking their claims and building their towns. To the Arapaho, this was not just an invasion of their land, it was a disruption of their way of life. Chief Niwot, known for his diplomacy, believed that peace was possible. He welcomed the settlers with caution, but not hostility. He often communicated with them, urging them to respect the land and the Arapaho way of life. However, tensions continued to rise as the settlers claimed more land and resources. One day, as the settlers grew more numerous, Chief Niwot gathered with his people on the grassy plains near Boulder. He stood tall, his face weathered but proud, and addressed both his tribe and the newcomers. With a deep voice that echoed across the valley, he spoke of his sorrow at seeing his people's land being taken, their lives being altered forever. "I see that you will not leave this land," Chief Niwot told the settlers. His tone was neither angry nor soft, just resigned. "The beauty of this place will be your undoing. For anyone who comes here will never want to leave." This was the curse of Chief Niwot. It was a warning, a statement born of his deep connection to the land. The beauty of Boulder, with its dramatic mountains, rolling plains, and peaceful streams, was undeniable. But this beauty, Niwot believed, would ensnare the hearts of the settlers, binding them to a land that could never truly belong to them. They would fall in love with the landscape, but in doing so they would be forever caught in a cycle of yearning, a longing for something they could not possess without consequences. As history unfolded, the curse of Chief Niwot seemed to take root. The settlers did stay, their numbers swelling year after year. The Arapaho people, however, were gradually forced from their land, victims of broken treaties and violent conflicts. Chief Niwot himself was wounded during the Sand Creek Massacre of 1864, a horrific attack in which hundreds of Native Americans, mostly women, children, and the elderly, were killed by Colorado militia. Niwot's death was a tragic symbol of the end of an era, his people scattered and displaced. But the curse, as the story goes, never faded. Over the years, Boulder became known as a place of extraordinary beauty, a place people visited and never wanted to leave. Its mesmerizing natural landscapes and welcoming, vibrant community attracted dreamers, artists, and adventurers. Some came to study at the university, others to hike the scenic trails, and still more sought spiritual awakening in the mountains. But many who settled in Boulder found that the allure of the land came with a strange weight, a sense of being bound, unable to truly leave or forget this place. There are stories of people who tried to move away only to return within months, drawn back by the inexplicable pull of the mountains. Others felt restless, constantly searching for something, but never satisfied, as if the land had cast its own enchantment over them. Boulder had become a paradox, a paradise that felt like a prison, its beauty both a blessing and a curse. Some locals still speak of Chief Niwot's curse in hushed tones, wondering if the legend is true. They say that once you've seen the Flatirons against the pink-tinged sunset or heard the soft whisper of the wind through the pines, you are never quite free. The land keeps a part of you, just as it did with the Arapaho so long ago. In the end, Chief Niwot's words seem prophetic. Boulder's beauty ensnares all who come to it, binding them to a land steeped in both natural wonder and the weight of history. The curse is not one of malice, but of an enduring truth that the land itself holds power, and those who fall under its spell may never truly leave it behind.